First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. All right. Double honors to our apostles, the great millstone. Y'all be well. All right. And peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay. Whom Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai has scattered across the four corners of the earth. Okay. Whom is deemed to obtain the mercy from Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai himself, as considering this destruction. Okay, in these perilous times, man. All right, shalom to you. All right, those are the men and women and children who Yahweh Bashim Yashai is going to protect. Okay, and Lord willing, we are part of that number, man. All right, so I'm coming back again real quick. I'm just getting done with the camp. You know, the spirit, was on me. Just meditating. As you can see, the title of this lesson is "Soon They Will See." All right, soon they will see, man, brothers, and just want to exhortate your brothers out there. Let your brothers know, man. Look, man, the work that we're putting in through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yashai is not in vain. Okay, it is not in vain, man. All right, and pretty soon, these people, these scoffers, these people are gonna see, man, that there was a prophet amongst them, man. All right. So I was having a conversation with a relative of mine, and a so-called close, I'll say that, and pretty much these people are not gonna see the magnitude and the importance of serving Yahweh Bashim Yashai and the benefit that comes with it until it's too fucking late, man. All right, and too fucking late is right around the corner, man. You know what I mean? As I said, I was having a conversation, and I'm just gonna tell you, buddies, man, we're not gonna be respected. All right, this mission is not gonna be respected until all hell breaks loose, man. All right, and that's just part of the walk, brothers. We're not gonna win. We're not gonna. These people are not gonna take heed to what Yahweh Bashim Yashai is doing until it's too late, man. We got to accept it. Don't let it bother you. It just is what it is. The Lord's not dealing with everybody. He's only dealing with the elect. Okay, so it's gonna be more people scoffing at this truth. Okay, and it's calling versus them actually taking heed to it, man. All right. I got a quick scripture I want to read, man. And this is what Yahweh Shai said, as considering himself. And he also said that he said, look, the servant is not greater than his master, man. Okay, and so what more of us in this walk, in this ministry, in this fight of ours, man? All right, because these people are not going to take heed to the word of the Lord until the Lord starts bringing down judgment, man. All right, and the scripture speaks about that too, brothers. All right, what's that? Amos 8:11, where it speaks about the famine of the word, and on how, pretty much when all hell breaks loose, these people are going to be wandering to and fro, sea to sea, trying to hear the word of the Lord, but ain't going to be able to hear it. Okay, because Yahweh Bashim Yashai, he's closed the doors of mercy, man. Okay, he's closed the doors of mercy, and guess what? We got to suffer that, man. We got to suffer the fact that, these people aren't going to take heed. Okay. There's a scoffer right here. It says, you're schizophrenic as fuck. Well, guess what, man? I'll be that. Okay. I'll be that. Okay. Hey, the Lord said, what did the Lord say? He said, the Lord said, we are fools for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. Okay, we are fools for Yahweh Shai's sake. So we're not supposed to be looked at by the world as an importance. Okay, because wickedness is more important to you, wicked ass people, than the word of Yahweh Bashim Yashai. But it's cool though, and that's fine, because eventually what's going to end up happening is when Yahweh Bashim Yashai starts to rain down this judgment, okay, we're going to be protected. Okay? And you scoffers on the combo board right now are through, man. All right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 54. All right, it says, and it came to pass that when Yahushua finished these parables, he departed thence. And when he came into his own country, he taught them in their synagogues, insomuch that they were astonished and said, whence hath this man this wisdom and these mighty works? Is not this the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Mary, and his brethren James and Joses, and Simon and Judas, and his sisters, are they not all with us? Whence then has this man all these things? All right, Salaki. All right, and hey, that's how we look too, as followers of Mashiach Yahushai. Okay, that's how we're looked at to our family, man. A lot of these people can't believe the words that come out of our mouth. As considering, a prophecy. Okay, the breakdown of the scriptures. Okay, when they see us, they see the individual from before, the old man. Okay, but they don't understand that, there's going to come a particular time in these last days. Us as the true sleeper cells, we're going to be unlocked, and the Most High is going to open up this wisdom to us, man. Okay, so the people who we knew before in the world, okay, are not going to take this word seriously, especially when it comes out of our mouths, because they see the old man. Okay, all right, it's not people don't really take heed to what you're saying unless you're not amongst your original surroundings, man. Okay, all right, but this is the point. It says hold on a second. I'm gonna pull over real quick. Pull over up here real quick and finish reading the scripture real quick. One second. This is the book of Matthew 13, verse 57. It says, and they were offended in him. But Yahushua said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own house. Right. So we're not going to be honored or looked at as important, especially the message that we carry. It's not going to be looked at as important, okay, to these individuals out here that knew us, from the world, or your family. Okay. All right. I don't know who the hell this scoffer's on the come aboard, but hey, man, you can fuck off though, bro. Straight like that, Jack. Okay. But that's a lot, man. Hey, it's okay, because when you go into scriptures like Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, which we're gonna get. Okay, that balances everything out. Okay, that's gonna balance everything out, man. All right, I'm gonna get it real quick. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon in the 5th chapter. Okay. All right, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Okay, and one of the main prophecies that brothers are scoffed at about, okay, is the MOTB, man. Okay, which is the mark of the beast, which is the C-hip. Okay, when that thing is made mandatory, that's going to officially let you know that a prophet was amongst you, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these camps, okay, that teach against the MOTB, okay, they're going to scatter. Okay? They're going to scatter because their leaders are teaching them that it's everything but that. Okay? And as the apostle said, when they make this thing mandatory, okay, their leaders, okay, a Tazariak from the ISUPK, okay, the so-called Bishop Nathaniel, okay, all you other camps that teach that the MOTB is everything but the chip, you're gonna have some explaining to do, man. Okay, all right, because you've been on the forefront saying that it's not that, man. All right, so yeah, man, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, all right, verse 1. All right, it says then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness in front of the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. And that's ultimately what the prophets are doing, man. Okay, standing boldly, okay, in front of the faces of our afflictors, which is Esau, Edom. Okay, all right, and they've made no account of our labors. Okay, it says when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond they all look for. Right, because a particular time is going to come where, like these scoffers on the comment board right now talking shit, okay, the scoffers in the world, okay, the different scoffers from these other Israelite camps, okay, hey, you're going to see the Lord being with brothers, man. And not only just being with brothers, but being delivered from this destruction. Okay, all right, and it's gonna be to your shame. Okay, because you're gonna see that you was talking shit about the prophets. Okay, you were talking shit about the men of the Lord. Okay, and you're gonna see the Lord being with brothers, man. Okay, whether it's your family members, whether it's other Israelite camps, a job you got fired from. Okay. That truck you guys just seen, I used to work for that company, man, and they had found out I was in the truth, and they pretty much got rid of me, so to speak. But that's cool, okay, because when I read scriptures like Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, okay, that brings comfort, because the Lord is gonna show us that everybody that was talking shit about brothers, you know, the apostles, okay, and scoffing, they're gonna see that the Most High was with you, man, and they're gonna feel like shit. Okay, and see, I'm doing this lesson because, you know, the exhortation is that, hey, brothers, we gotta just wait, man. Okay, it's gonna be more scoffing and shit talking and not taking heed. Okay, versus people taking heed about this truth, man. Okay, we're not going to be the stars. If anything, it's going to be the opposite of that. Okay, well, Yahushua said that, you know, we're all going to be hated for his name's sake. Okay. All right, and like I said, you got this scoffer on the comment board, a perfect example, man. Okay, verse 3, it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was him whom we had sometimes in derision, in a proverb of reproach. All right, and that's how ultimately these people seen Yahushua. That's how they see us. Okay, and you know, this is just what it is, but we're not to be dismayed about that. Okay, it's not supposed to break our faith. We got to know that this is part of the battle, man. You know, this is part of the this is the cost of discipleship, man. Okay, see, if you think you're gonna come in this truth and make a name for yourself, okay, make money, then you win this for the wrong reason, my dude. Because it's gonna be the complete opposite of that. Okay, if you're really a server of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, you will be scoffed at. Okay, you will be hated. You will be lied upon. All right, you will be spat upon. No one's going to take you serious. Okay, they're going to hear you. Okay, hell, they'll even understand. Okay, but it's not going to be acknowledged, man. And that's how the Lord set it up, man. Okay, once again, we're not to be dismayed because the world can't get it or the world hates it. If anything, it should make us want to hold on to this a whole lot more. All right, because that just shows how precious this truth is, man. And once again, the Lord said too, man, in that day he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold, man. What man is that speaking about? It's speaking about the prophets. It's speaking about the elect. Okay? And what's going to make those individuals special is going to be the information they have, the understanding they have. Okay? See? So they're supposed to scoff at it and not take heed to it and talk shit. But a time is going to come where, you know, men like us, starting with the apostles on down, are going to be highly sought after, because there's going to be so much turmoil and chaos out here, okay, that only the men of the Lord are going to be protected, man, you know, mentally and physically. Okay? All right, the reason why I say mentally is because the scripture says that that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Okay? We're not going to enter into this Jacob's trouble with the mindset of it's over with. Nah, the only thing that we're going to say is over with is America, and that our redemption draweth nigh, man. That's what we're going to be saying. All right. Let me finish this up. It says it says, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How was he numbered among the saints, among the children of the Most High, and his lot among the saints? All right, you know, how is his lot among the saints? Well, because, you know, he did what was commanded. All right, the Lord said that you're going to escape these things through what? Your faith and your works, man. Okay, that's how you're going to escape these said perils. Okay, that's how you escape these said perils, is through what? Your faith and your works, man. All right, which is what brothers is doing. A part of the faith and works is going out there on the highways and the byways. Okay, presenting your body a living sacrifice, throwing up the videos. Okay, also being a spectacle to the world. Okay, maintaining your integrity in Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. That's part of the work too, man. All right, and Ezra seen the individuals who stood stiff for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. So look, in this thing of ours, man, look, look, we have to stay stiff. We have to stand firm. Okay, we gotta endure the fucking tempest that, you know, that comes with this thing, man. Whether it's the scoffers or the persecution, but eventually, man, the Lord's gonna magnify us, man. Okay, and once that takes place, which the scripture I'm reading now, man, that's gonna balance everything out, brothers, man. Everything's gonna be balanced out when Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, beyond a reasonable doubt, shows that he's with us, and that's gonna take place when all hell breaks loose, man. So I'm gonna close it out there, brothers. They ain't gonna take heed now, but eventually they will, and it's gonna be too goddamn late, man. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kukadash. All right, double honors to our apostles, the great millstone, the well, and peace and shalom to the elect. Shalom, shalom, shalom.